Hello guys, this is Raptormon 132 here, and welcome to my blind commentary of episode 5 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 2. As you all know, last time I reacted to episode 3. Before I go into detail, before we get started, I just want to let you know that I actually skipped ahead to episode 5 today. The reason I'm doing that is because to all of you who are new on my channel, I just want you to know that I had already reacted to episode 4, which is Lunar Eclipsed, and I did that for a Halloween special last year. But anyway, if you want me to re-react to it, but it will be look at the episode again, but it's a normal commentary. Or if you want me to finally upload my Halloween special blind reaction on YouTube. Or if you want me to do both, like react to it and then post my Halloween special to it, let me know in the comments because I want to know what you want. But yeah, that's what I wanted to tell. Anyway, today I'll be reacting to episode 5. So that's one episode ahead of episode 4. And this one is called Sisterhooves Social. Interesting title. From the sounds of this title, I'm going to say that it is a episode that's going to involve 2 of the main 6, and my guess is Applejack and Rarity, because as I recall, those 2 have sisters, like official sisters, which is Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle. So I'm guessing that it's going to be a Rarity and Applejack centered episode, like from the title. Anyway, without further ado, the only way to find out is to watch. So without further ado, let's begin. Here we go. Oh, and just before I start, I want you to know that I have, tried to do this video multiple times, but the video keeps pausing and buffing. But I'm just hoping that it doesn't do it again. Anyway, let's get started. Here we go. It's Rarity's house. Sounds like Rarity's having a good dream. And it looks like her house is burning down. Yep. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
The house is on fire!
Sweetie Belle. It's only Sweetie Belle burning breakfast. Well, from what I predicted, this is going to be an episode involving Rarity and Sweetie Belle. And since this has Sweetie Belle, you know what this means. I'm going to be on Sweetie Belle's Squeak Patrol. Yep, this is another opportunity for me to do my famous squeak line. So I'm going to be on Squeak Patrol during this episode. Hey, who's that?
Wow, good morning, Rarity.
Mother!
Oh, it's Rarity and Sweetie Belle's mother and father. So that's who they are.
I figured. I didn't know you could burn juice. I've been giving her lessons. I wouldn't be surprised if she's got a cutie mark and fancy cooking by the time we get back from our vacation.
Just wanted to point out, Rarity's mother isn't what I expected she would sound. Like, she kind of has that voice similar to, what's her name again? I can't think of her name, but she's the one who Like, if you've ever watched The Nanny, and if you know of Fran Fine, that's that's the accent that she has. Has that weird American accent that that "Oh, Mr. Shatfield," or probably not like that, but just sort of toned down, like sort of normal. It has that similar. That's what Rarity's mother's voice sounds like.
I've been giving her lessons. I wouldn't be surprised if she's got a cutie mark and fancy cooking by the time we get back from our vacation.
Hi. Excuse me, Miss Fran Drescher, but I am your biggest fan. Oh, thank you.
And 6 nights, I know. Such a short time to spend with your little sis.
My God, you really do talk like that. Who would make this up? So I see you're into the flat hair in real life. Yeah, it's not for you.
Anyway, it sounds like she said vacation, so that's interesting. Anyway, let's continue.
Vacation? Is that this week? As in, starting this very instant this week?
Yep.
Let me guess.
Porridge.
Applesauce.
Nope. Toast.
What?
We're gonna
Toast? What the fuck?
two sisters could ever have. I'm gonna go grab my stuff from Dad's wagon.
So, now when you say a week, is that
Oh, a week.
7 whole days? And 6 nights, I know. Such a short time to spend with your little sis.
You gonna eat that?
But I've got such a long
I like Rarity's father. He seems like a cool dude.
Spend time with your sister will just have to be added to the list.
No, it should be a priority, Rarity. What?
Just a few necessities.
Like big sister, like little sister. Oh, here we go again. It's still buffing.
Now, let's get that kitchen all cleaned up.
Cleaned up? But we haven't even eaten yet.
Well now, sweetie Belle, I appreciate the gesture.
I see.
You simply can't eat this breakfast. It's burnt.
It's not that burnt.
You know, Sweetie Belle, you're right. It's not that burnt. It's fucking cremated. Maybe you should get a job in a crematorium. Actually, no, on second thought, that wouldn't be a good idea. In fact, I just hope she didn't hear me, because could you imagine her giving another idea for the Butt Symbol Brigade? Or Cutie Mark Crusaders? I could just picture it. Them going to a crematorium and going, Cutie Mark Crusader crematorium keepers! I could just imagine how would that turn out. They'd probably not only burn the body, but also burn the whole place down. And probably come out all smoked and ashy, and still no cutie mark, or butt symbol as I call it. Anyway, continue.
Never fear, my dear. I'll get a proper breakfast going.
Breakfast cereal.
Can I help?
Or it could be porridge or oatmeal.
Let me just get things started.
And by getting things started, you mean doing the things by yourself? Yep, I thought so.
Rarity. I thought you said I was gonna help.
You are. You can put the garnish on the plates.
You mean this parsley?
That's easy as piss.
Okay, now easy. It has to be just right. No,
What?
No, that's too slow.
Oh,
Careful.
Rarity, it's just a fucking parsley.
Looking for perfection here.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, now look what you made her do, Rarity.
Not bad.
That was perfect in my book. And all cleaned up.
There are some
2
things I
o'clock?
must attend to.
Jeez.
Take the 30 towels to the laundry room.
Time must fly very fast in that world.
No problem. I'll make myself useful.
Alright. Wonder what she's gonna do. Oh. Oh, damn it. Fucking thing. Anyway, looks like she did the washing.
Told you
That's
made
nice of
myself
her.
useful. Surprise!
Emma, you washed my incredibly expensive one-of-a-kind designer crocheted wool sweater. Do you
That
know
ugly
how hard
thing.
these things are to come by?
What's the big deal?
The big deal is that in the heat
Wool
of the
shrinks.
sun, wool shrinks.
I thought so.
Sorry.
It was not good on you any. It wouldn't look good on you anyway, Rarity. I could not imagine somebody like the richest person in the world wouldn't buy that ugly looking thing. You're better off putting it on your bloody horrible cat.
Back to work. I must create.
Sorry?
Talk about putting a hoof in it.
Okay.
Please? I just wanted to do something nice for my sister.
Believe me, I know what it's like, sweetie Belle.
Ugh, I'm so bored.
Look at her sliding across the floor like that.
Stay out of trouble, okay?
I never got in trouble for drawing.
True, can't get in trouble, but there's always a first time.
This needs something.
Whoa. Oh no, she's gonna use them, isn't she?
Hi, Rarity. I made a special drawing for you.
Oh, what a scream!
Well, yes, but I know you have more in your workroom.
But these are extremely rare baby blue sapphires. I need them for an outfit for an extremely important client.
Oh,
Ah, damn thing, buffing again. Well, since it's buffing, I'm actually gonna say that actually, before I do, I'm gonna take a guess who the important client could be. Most likely the important client is, my guess is, that famous singer, Sapphire Shores. You know, the one that's a cross between, that you guys in the fandom say is a cross between Michael Jackson and Lady Gaga. Or, in my view, she's like Equestria's equivalent to Whitney Houston. Anyway, and also, while this is still buffing, I just want to say that in Sweetie Belle's defense, like, Rarity should be grateful that it is on her picture and not taken. Well, actually, in Sweetie Belle's defense, I would say that it was Rarity's fault. Because if you think about it, she left a whole box of gems wide open in the middle of in the center of a shop. And just to let you know that keep in mind that if she was in our world, she would be a target for thieves, no doubt. Just think, all they have to do is just walk into the shop, grab the crate of open sapphires, and bolt off with them. So Rarity should be grateful that it was on Sweetie Belle's picture and not whatever it was, and not stolen by thieves. Anyway, should be buffed now, so let's continue.
sorry.
Sweetie Belle, what am I going to do with you?
Oh, we could paint together. We could ride bikes, play chess, sing a song,
That's not what she
frogs,
meant.
pillow fight.
That's not what I meant.
She took
Now
it.
I have to go and find some more of these gems.
I'll go with you and help.
No!
No need to snap at her like that.
No, thank you. You can help by picking up these papers and stacking them neatly. Put the pens and pencils back exactly where you found them, and please find something to do that doesn't create a large mess for me to clean up.
Jeez Louise, can't I do anything right?
Poor sweetie. Oh, is she gonna do? Oh, she's gonna go in there and probably make something,
I'm back! Sweetie Belle!
or make it pretty clean.
Surprise!
Squeak!
My inspiration room!
Uh-oh.
What did you do? What did you do?
When I saw the big mess in your room, I thought I'd clean it up for you.
Squeak!
This wasn't a mess. It was organized chaos.
Organized chaos.
Learning my new fashion line. You went and you put everything away! But
You told her to clean up, Rarity.
get upset! But this was my nest, in my house! And now I have to start from scratch!
Poor Rarity.
I thought it would make you
Poor Sweetie
happy.
Belle, too. Uh-oh. She's gonna blow.
Be careful, boys! He looks like he's about to blow!
Uh-oh. Oh, God. That's her way of saying, get the fuck out of my room. Poor Sweetie Belle. Oh, hi, Apple Bloom.
How's the sleepover at Rarity's going? Why, it's smashing.
Not.
I just wish we could do something special together that didn't include me goofing anything up. Oh, the Sisterhooves Social. Applejack and I do it every
Ah,
year. You and Rarity
so that's the
compete
title.
against other sister teams and all these neat events. That sounds like the perfect way for us to hang out. Rarity will think it's an excellent idea.
What a ridiculous idea!
I kind of doubted
Sweet apple
from the
acres.
beginning.
It doesn't sound very clean.
What?
So what? Now you're back
Fussy
to
Rarity.
messes?
Haha, good comeback.
Watch your tone. I am still your big sister.
Right. And any sister who cares about her sister goes.
Sweetie Belle, honestly, playing silly little games in the dirt is just uncouth, with or without a sister.
What a bitch!
Well then.
And here comes the sibling
maybe
fight.
we'll try the Sisterhoove Social without a sister. In fact, I think we'll try the rest of my life without.
Squeak!
Oh, I'm the one who's ruining your life. Really?
Uh-oh.
Have you looked around this place?
They're gonna say things that they regret.
No, sister.
Well, it looks like we
Squeak!
finally agree on something.
Squeak!
Neither of us needs a sister. Deal! Deal! Goodbye, unsister.
Huh.
You'll be malfunctioning within a day, you nearsighted scrap pile. And don't let me catch you following me, begging for help, because you won't get it.
Deja vu.
Uncouth? She said the Sisterhoove Social was uncouth?
Yep, she did.
Uncool.
That was
Not
good,
just
Apple
the
Bloom.
social. She thinks I'm uncouth.
Honey, Rarity thinks everything's uncouth.
Not gonna argue with that.
What's uncouth?
It means uncivil, you know, bad-mannered. Sweetie Belle, just give Rarity some
That
time.
was
She'll come
good.
around. Sisters always do.
Not sisters like Rarity.
Come
Well,
on,
she'll be
then.
regretting
Let's
what
go
she
and I
said
got
in a
some chores
day.
to finish up on. Maybe you can help.
You sure you want me to help? I just mess everything up.
Oh, come on. That's just stinking thinking. Watch.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, collecting rotten apples.
Good catch there, Apple Bloom.
Batter up.
This is a chore?
Oh, squeak.
Bruised apples, we gotta collect them all for the pigsty.
Oh, there's bruised apples, not rotten apples.
It's a lot of work. So we make a game of it. Want to try? Okay.
Squeak.
Ow!
Oh, headshot.
You're right.
Skewered right through.
That's why we do it together. Rarity never wants to do chores together.
Oh,
True.
work ruined. Thanks to Sweetie Belle. Oh my, it's usually a big mess in here.
Uh-huh.
Idea! This is genius!
So she's got an idea.
I shall call it Full Spectrum Fashions. If Sweetie Belle hadn't...
Yes.
No matter. She still shouldn't have touched my things without permission.
You fucking bitch. I swear, Rarity, I bet the fashion line that you had right now is better than the one that you were previously gonna do. You owe Sweetie Belle big time.
What a stupid, ungrateful bitch!
Well, hope she'll see the error of her follies in the end. Anyway, continue.
Apple Bloom, you're up.
What's this? Ah, looks like they're making wine the old-fashioned way.
You're making grape juice?
Squeak!
Fashion police on me if I got grape juice anywhere near her.
Squeak!
Well, that's silly.
I'm seeing a lot of squeaks today.
Apple Bloom.
Please, Applejack.
Uh-oh.
Hit me. Whoa.
How'd you like them grapes, little whippersnapper?
Whippersnapper. Noogie time.
Now to get these
Sorry about the buffing, guys. It's, you know,
for my fabulous new line. Ooh, my favorite sweater. I just can't believe
it looked
that
ugly on
Sweet
you
Belle.
anyways, Rarity. Ugh. Fucking Opal.
Oh, Opal. Boo. It's as
Oh,
if
God.
I knew this sweater was perfect for you.
I swear, the look on that cat is one of vengeance. It's a cross, it's a, you've just made yourself a dangerous enemy look, crossed between a, I'm so gonna fucking kill you look. Anyway, it looks better. Anyway, I reckon that sweater looks better on her evil cat than on Rarity. Didn't go with her coat.
And Sweetie Belle should consider herself perfectly lucky that this thoughtless mishap turned out all right.
Thoughtless. It was an easy mistake. Ah, sheep herding.
Wow. It's as if they're just one pony.
Squeak.
Way to corral some
Again,
grapes,
another
sis.
squeak.
You could have just asked. Rarity never.
I should have known that would happen.
Perfect. Just one more, and this ensemble is finished. Oh, Sweetie Belle! Where's your silly little arts and crafts project?
What is that? Aww, that's so sweet. Yeah, you should be crying, Rarity.
Oh, Sweetie Belle!
And
I want
here
that
comes the
sister.
drama scene. Oh, stupid buffing.
What have I done? All the time I could have spent with you was wasted, complaining and wishing you were gone.
She should be in the acting industry.
No, I must get her back. I must.
Ah, damn, these buffings are really ruining the scene.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Just to the most interesting part.
This keeps up.
Celestia is my witness. I shall never be sisterless again.
Ah, Gone with the Wind. That was a Gone with the Wind reference.
And God is my witness. I'll never be hungry again.
Yeah, I should have known that Rarity would make a Gone with the Wind reference. You know, first it was, where should I go? And, like, where will I go? And what will I pack? And that's a reference to, like, Rev, if you're gone, where shall I go? What shall I do? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, I'm pausing a bit because I want to continue to buff. Anyway, this should pause the buffing for a while, so let's continue.
Sweetie Belle! Oh, I have been galloping all over looking for you.
Cold shoulder.
Oh, hello, unsister. What are you doing here? Better be careful. You might get some dust on you.
Ouch.
Oh, that was below the belt. Try to keep the gloves up.
Oh, Sweetie Belle, I want to
That was a-
apologize. I am not better off without a sister.
I'm not better off without a sister either. Spending the day
Yeah.
with Applejack and Apple Bloom made me realize that.
Oh, sweetie, you don't know how happy I am to hear you.
And
Whoop.
that's why I'm adopting Applejack as my big sister.
What?
What?
What? A sister is someone who who loves and takes care of another sister. Applejack's a real sister.
True.
Hold on, sweetie Belle. Don't get ahead of yourself here.
She's my big sister.
Sister tug of war.
Or maybe she should be your sister, so she could teach you what a good sister's supposed to be.
Ooh.
Might not be a bad idea, mind.
Actually,
Maybe that wouldn't be bad.
I don't need lessons on being a good sister. I promise. Listen, I'll show you
Really?
how to cook my favorite quiche. Or I'll show you the proper way to beautify your mane. Won't that be fun?
Nope.
You want me to go home with you, so we can do what you want to do? Yes?
Ah,
Just forget it.
she blew it.
We're still sisters, right?
Of course.
Well, that apology went swimmingly. Applejack, why do you have to be so good and make me look so bad?
Don't blame Applejack for your follies, Rarity. You do it yourself.
Oh, Rarity. Once again, you're thinking about yourself.
True.
Being sisters is a give and take. You've been doing a whole lot of taking, but you haven't been doing a whole lot of giving.
True, Applejack.
I give lessons, reasonable demands, but you never give in. Being sisters is like apple pie.
Apple pie?
You have amazing apples, and you can have a wonderfully crispy crust, but only together can you have a perfect apple pie. But apart,
Interesting
all you are is
metaphor.
just a pile of mush and some crumbly, dry mess.
True.
I know what I need to do. I just hope it isn't too late.
I wonder what she's gonna do. Ah, it's the festival. Ah. Just wanted to point out that must be Berry Punch, and I think that must be Emperor Star, and I think that one there is Little Dinky. Oh, and before you say anything, before you say in the comments, no, I do not think that Dinky is Derpy's daughter. In fact, I think they're not related to each other at all, especially since Derpy is the same age as, possibly the same age as the main six, and Dinky is a unicorn, not a Pegasus. And like, although I've heard of a fan fiction that had Derpy being the mother of Dinky. It's I don't think that's actually true, because especially since Derpy looks way too young. Like, it's assumed that Derpy is about the same age of the main six. Anyway, let's continue.
Well, I guess it's a good thing Rarity isn't here. Do I see uncouth written all over this contest?
Well, I don't. It looks fun.
Look at the size of that pig!
He sure is a cutie.
To a farmer,
Last word
yes.
Rarity would use. Oh my, what a repulsive monstrosity! This thing needs a head-to-toe makeover.
True. That sounds exactly what Rarity would say.
Fun. Sure wish I had a sister to run the race with.
Aw.
You do now.
Hey, B and I figured since we do this every year,
I'd let you borrow my sis so you can give her a try.
sister for a day.
No way!
Aw.
1 day.
One day.
1 day.
Alright, you made your point, Apple Bloom.
I don't think this thing is on.
Granny Smith.
You have to say so, confingled modern doohickey.
Confounded modern doohickey. That's a stereotypical old lady. Especially since it's not even modern at all. It looks old-fashioned. Anyway, continue. Granny Smith is funny. That's Tabitha St. Germain voicing her. Finish line.
That's us.
One day.
The
Ugh.
sisters win. Oh, your mom.
Apple Bloom was really rubbing it in.
See it?
Ouch! Oh, that's gotta hurt. Whoops.
You okay, Applejack?
Wait a second. Hang on. Hey. Let me just see. Hey, that's not Applejack. That's a rarity. One gulp. Yeah, it's rarity. I tell from the eyes, because if I remember, rarity has sapphire blue eyes, while Applejack has emerald green. Grape juice?
You can do it, sister.
Launching apples. Huh. Guess she's learnt that from Apple Bloom and Applejack. Whoop. I guess that's legal. Whoop. That's berry punch. Yeah, berry shy punch. I don't know who her sister is. And looks like the local Ponyville drunk in your fandom has won. Ah, damn buffing. Sorry about the buffing.
So close. You almost won. Thank you, Applejack. You're
It's
amazing.
rarity.
I don't even care that we didn't win. This was so much fun.
Squeak! Double squeak! Yep, it's rarity.
Rarity?
I knew it. The eyes were a dead giveaway.
Wait, where's Applejack?
She was there the whole time.
We switched places over at the very first mud hole.
Very sneaky.
We did the whole competition together?
Squeak!
We did, little sister. Well, except for the start line.
But you finished together. You mean you were all in on it?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Did this for me?
Squeak!
I did it for us.
Oh.
You see, we are apple pie.
What?
I'll explain.
Yeah, I'd be like that too.
I think we deserve a celebration.
Yeah! Where?
The
Oh,
spa.
squeak!
Oh, Rarity.
The star.
I'm serious. Very well then. What should we write to the princess?
I'll start. Having a sister is just about the bestest thing in the world, but it sure isn't the easiest.
I agree.
Uh-huh.
Being sisters is a wonderful thing, but it takes teamwork. Sometimes it's about compromising.
Oh, she baked a pie.
Sometimes it's about accepting each other's differences. But mostly, it's about having fun together. Even if it means getting your hooves a little bit dirty.
A lot dirty.
A little bit dirty.
A lot dirty.
A little bit dirty.
Argument.
Stop arguing, you two.
Hold it. How about
The lion
a
spike.
medium amount of dirty, not too little, not too much, just right.
Deal.
Well, you could have just said dirty instead of just saying it can be little or too much, but oh well. Well, what do I have to say about this episode? I have to admit, this episode was actually very entertaining. And I was seeing a bit of deja vu in this because of the, the relationship between Sweetie Belle and Rarity. It's similar to the relationship that I had with my siblings. Because, there was a, because, when they were fighting and saying, I'm the one who better off with no sister and all that. That was actually, I just saw a deja vu with that because I can't tell you how many times I said that to my siblings. But never meaning it at all. Yeah, because, I could see a little bit of a something to relate to in this. And interesting to see that that Applejack was teaching Rarity a little bit about generosity, considering that it's actually Rarity's thing, not Applejack's thing. So yeah, it was interesting to see Applejack teach Rarity a little bit about a different kind of generosity. You know, the generosity of family. And I also noticed in this episode that there was a lot of Sweetie Belle voice cracks. In fact, not so long afterwards, I actually counted how many squeaks Sweetie Belle, how many voice cracks Sweetie Belle does. In total, Sweetie Belle did a total of 15 squeaks. That is probably a squeak record, or voice crack record.
I thought I'd clean it up for you. I think we'll try the rest of my life without a sister. Well, it looks like we finally agree on something. This is a chore? Okay. You're making grape juice? Rarity would call the fashion police on me if I got grape juice anywhere near her precious outfits. How? It's as if they're just one pony. This was so much fun! Huh? So, we did the whole competition together? You did this for me? Where?
So, this episode had a lot of moments where Sweetie Belle voice cracks, and with me yelling out, "Squeak!" Because as you know, I did promise to do that. So yeah, it was actually, I found this episode to be very entertaining. So, it's definitely something I probably would watch again. And, yeah. So, yeah, that's all I can probably say about this episode. Oh, and not to mention that there was the reference of Gone with the Wind in it. And, oh, and another thing on a side note, I apologize if the video was pausing. It was not my doing. Well, some of the pausing was my doing, but it was actually still buffing. I don't know why, but it just was. So I apologize for the video buffing. But anyway, it just goes to show that sometimes these things don't go the way you planned. So, yeah, I hope that my buffing wasn't... Well, actually, the buffing didn't ruin the blind commentary for you. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed my blind commentary of episode 5 of My Little Pony, and hopefully I shall look at episode 6 when I get the chance, and when I have the chance to do it. But, as usual, until then, thank you all for watching. This is Raptormon 132 saying, bye-bye everyone. Bye-bye.